It's a beautiful morning. You all know the song. Happy Monday morning. I'm glad you're here with me. We're up early today. We're going to get some chores knocked out. Jamie and I have already had our coffee. I'm ready to go. Excited about this beautiful Monday. And you guys come along. Let's go have some fun. Y'all, look who's back. Look who's back in town. Oh my God.
You're not making it better. I have anxiety. You're not making it better. I have anxiety. You're not making it better. I have anxiety. You're not making it better.
How was your vacation, Jaker?
It was awesome.
Helicopter ride, safari. What else did I see you doing? Zip lining. The Alamo.
To the haunted railroad track.
The haunted railroad tracks.
To Emily Morgan. I think it's like the #3 most haunted hotel.
Did y'all go to that wax museum? Right across from the Alamo? No?
No, I didn't. Oh my gosh, that's where that is.
That's where that is. Y'all, you were there when you were little. I saw a picture of you. You were little there. Yeah. So you ready to work?
I reckon. Bree done called me with a list of chores to do. Jamie gave me a list of chores to do. I'm assuming you're coming to give me a list of chores.
I was going to actually do it for you, but now that you're here, yeah, I've been talking all morning about how we've missed you around here, how peaceful and quiet it's been, and that's not really...
I can't believe it's been peaceful and quiet.
It has been peaceful and quiet, and I'm going to say something, and people can vouch for this. All week long, I've had nice, peaceful, quiet music in the background, melody, me talking in a soft mannerism. Yeah, your vacation has actually given me a little bit of a...
So my vacation was your vacation.
Your vacation was my vacation. So a lot of people who watch the Arms family say, Lester, how come Daniel and DJ can go out there and love on their alpacas, and DJ can hold that baby, RJ, and you guys can't put your hands on yours? Well, guys, it's all about the upbringing of your alpaca. Now, you can't forget that Annie was born and raised in the wild. She was never handled as a youngster. She was never around people. She was on a deer farm, and you all know that story. And so she's never let us handle her. Now, we've had to catch her to groom her, once a year, but even then she gives us really quite the fight. Ernie is a lot more gentle, but still, we just don't want to ever impose on what they feel as a threat. And if they don't like it that we touch on them, then we don't touch on them. They don't come to us for loving, but what they do is come to us for spray downs. So we take whatever chance we get to kind of bond with them and stay close to them. They know who we are. We give them food, we give them water, we take care of the pastures, and they respect us for that. And, not all animals are able to be loved and held the way you would like to. I would love to go be able to pet on them. I would love to walk over and be able to pet Annie and pet Indy and just love on her and kiss her. But I also know that that's not Annie's nature, and Annie's made it to where that's not going to be Indy's nature. So all we can hope for is that Indy can learn from Annie and Ernie that we're okay, that we're good people, that we're not here to harm her, and we'll have to just be good with that. Love her from a distance, if you will. Love her from a distance. And we do love her. She's gonna roll. She's gonna go roll now. Look, she's eating that clover. That's the clover that Jamie planted. Shut your pie hole. I'm trying to make a video. All right, so as you guys can see, Mr. Ed came by yesterday and cut our hayfield. This is the way it looks the day after it's been cut. He'll come by in a little bit with his rake, and he'll rake it and fluff it all up. Let the sun keep baking it till it's nice and brown. Get all the moisture out of it. And then he'll come back by and he'll bale it, or in our case, he'll roll it. You guys know there's a difference between bales of hay and rolls of hay. A bale of hay, I'll put a graphic on here, but a bale of hay and a roll of hay, there is a difference. And each roll of hay is equal to about 20 or 25 bales of hay, depends on how tight they pack it. Now, we like using rolls of hay. If you put out bales of hay, it's a daily chore. You have to do it daily because you can't leave hay out for long. And those bales can be pretty heavy, sometimes 75 pounds, 100 pounds a bale for a big bale. That takes a toll on your body over time. However, if you get rolls of hay, you can set those out with the tractor, and the animals can come by whenever they feel the need for that roughage and eat. We feel like feeding rolls of hay keeps our cows fatter because they're obviously able to eat whenever they want to, not only when human comes out and feeds them. Last thing I'll say is we were because of the drought and the heat wave, we only got 26 rolls of hay on our last cutting. Last year we got 66 rolls of hay. That's how much of a difference there was in the amount of grass on this field. So when Ed comes out either later today or tomorrow to finish rolling this, we're hoping for at least 45 or 50. We didn't get the right amount of rain that we needed, but anything will beat 26. But we're going to count our blessings. Oh Lord, Indy is not real sure about Cornholio coming up into their cool zone where Mom and Dad like to hang out there in Petunia's palace. Yet Cornholio's like, hey, I can hang out here too. This is where I cool off as well. Indy is at the age where she's very curious about everything. She's so curious about everything going on around here, be it turkey or chickens or whatever. Look at her. Ernie's gonna try to run Maggie off, and Maggie's just hanging out saying, hey, Ernie. Hey, Maggie. And they're having their own little discussion over there. Cornholio's just trying to show up for the camera. He looks really pretty. All of his feathers have come back in after his finished molting. And I do believe the girls are finding him more attractive now. Isn't that crazy the way in turkeys they care more about the outside, the physical appearance? Can you believe that, ladies? Turkeys care more about the outside, physical appearance, than they do about the inside. Who does that remind you of, ladies? Men. Human men. Yes, human men. What you can't stand about human men is we care about the outside, the shape, the size of the... You know what I'm saying. And that's the way the turkey ladies are. Because before Cornholio looked like that, they didn't give him the time of day. But all of a sudden, a couple of weeks later, he comes back with a nice, pretty, full, fluffed out bunch of feathers, and guess what? Now the girls are all over him. All I can say about that is So our job today is going to be start cleaning up this goat pasture. I'm going to come in and get all the trash here in the side-by-side, take it off. Then I'll have Jake come by in the tractor and get all of the big stuff. Did y'all hear a word I said? Could y'all hear a word I said? We're going to start cleaning up this area today. I'll take all the trash to the dumpster, and then we'll burn a lot of stuff over here. And then I'll have Jake come by in the tractor and get all the stuff, and we'll take it over to where it all belongs. So this first load is mostly trash that I can fit into the dumpster. Well, it can go in the dumpster, not that it'll fit, Y'all know that we let the church here next door, we allow them to use our dumpster. And sometimes, well, today's Monday. Today's Monday, my time. And sometimes they can really go through some trash during their Sunday services. So they've about filled this sucker up. So we had a couple of extra cattle panels. We can still use these. And look, we had 3 5-gallon buckets of paint left over. We had several of those left over from Longhorn Lester, so I brought them all over here. So I'll take those back to the house for safekeeping, for storage for later. Look how clean I got the side-by-side. Only the essentials, my friends. Only the essentials. Now, have y'all noticed how peaceful it's been since Jake's been on vacation? I know that sounds mean. I'm not trying to be mean. You know what I need? I need the tractor to get that concrete. I can't believe it. He just asked me off of camera. He says, Lester, shouldn't we just keep this around somewhere in case we ever need it for something? That's a pop question. That's a pawpaw type thing right there. It's a pawpaw mentality, Jake. I don't even want to walk around this barn right here and show y'all all of the piles of stuff like that, because that's what happens. You start saving little things like that, saying just in case, just in case, just in case, and before you know it, you have mountains of that all over your property. All over your property, stuff you'll never use. Stuff you'll never use, y'all. Listen, you'll never use that. Lord. Look at this over here. Look how filthy she's gotten herself. Oh, and that little girl just loves it. She has a mom who don't mind getting down and dirty. Look at that. I'm gonna go pick that bleach up. It has a cap on it, nice and tight, but I was using it when I cleaned the water a little while ago. Okay, well, Cornholio got them up for me. Thank you, Corny. Look at her, even she's dirty. Oh my gosh, she's filthy. Annie. So Jack and Diane, they've been officially named Jack and Diane. Don't ask me who's who, because we don't know. It's a gamble, Jamie just says. They're hanging out here in the stalls, which is awesome because, you know, we've had them here for a week and a half. A week and a half they stayed inside the stall and inside this little kennel. And today, Jake actually caught them back inside there for no apparent reason. Just hanging out in there. Like, they had free run of the entire farm, and Jake catches them sitting inside the little kennel. So that's fine. And right now, we're about to do our afternoon feed up, and here they hang out on top of the bales of hay. So how funny are Jack and Diane? But they seem like they're not scared.
No, I think
they've
they're
been
really
here.
happy.
You let them out yesterday morning, yes?
Yeah.
So yesterday morning, and they're still here a day and a half later. So that's awesome. And they've been all around the place, y'all. We've seen them all over the place. Here, not at Kim's house. So you're probably saying, Lester, you guys only have 4 pigs, so why do I see so many bowls of oatmeal? And our philosophy on that is pretty simple. We don't fill each bowl all the way up, but we don't want pigs fighting. We don't want our animals having to fight for food. We don't want to be fighting around here. Come and eat. Hurry, come on. You got to eat. Tiny Tim was napping. Tiny Tim was napping. Hurry, Timmy. So the good thing is there's always going to be a bowl available. So if they start pushing and shoving, they don't have to fight over their food. They can just go to a different bowl. And so there's not going to feel like there's a winner or a loser. They'll just go get a different bowl. I am going to go ahead and take one bowl over to Tiny Tim because he just doesn't seem to be moving very fast. He's just moving slow. Timmy, those afternoon naps can do that to you, y'all. Have y'all ever noticed? Sometimes you sit down and take an afternoon nap, and when you wake up, you kind of just want to stay asleep. And you realize that the nap did you more harm than good. Seriously, the nap does you more harm than good sometimes. That happens sometimes. It's kind of exciting, Jason. Look at here. Our pea chicks are hanging out here with everybody else. chickens and everybody doing what they do at night. And look who's joined them for their first time. I think they like it here.